intense movie, but I mean, I guess that's how the Spartans fought back then. Dear Tim and Moby, who were the Spartans and the Athenians? From Joseph. Well, let's start with the basics. Greece was broken up into city-states, which began around 800 BCE. That's right, Athens and Sparta were the two most important city-states in Greece. Athens reached its highest point in the 5th century under Pericles' rule, and Sparta in 650 BCE. Athens ruled by way of democratic government and made strides in art, philosophy, and literature, such as the Parthenon. Sparta, on the other hand, ruled by an oligarchy and had an extremely effective army. Boys in Sparta were trained from a young age to fight and were educated, while Athenian men had a strong navy. Women were educated in Sparta. In Athens, however, women were confined to their houses to care for the kids and tend the house. Greeks were very in tune with their physical fitness, so much so that Greeks would even train for the Olympics naked. The Spartans had a specific outfit to wear into battle. Each man carried a spear that was 6 to 10 feet long and a sword 12 to 20 feet long, and a shield made of bronze and wood. They also wore bronze metal armor, shin plates, breastplate, and a helmet. All that armor probably helped them win the Peloponnesian Wars. See, although Athens and Sparta had many similarities, their differences won out. Each wanted to be the sole power in the Mediterranean, so they fought the Peloponnesian Wars. The Peloponnesian Wars started because Athens was gaining more territory towards the eastern Mediterranean and Italy, and Sparta also wanted to spread and gain control, and they too wanted glory and power. Also, their conflicting views on political ideologies caused the Peloponnesian Wars to begin. After 10 long years of war, getting there, Moby. So yes, after 10 years, Sparta defeated Athens. They won for many reasons, including they built up a naval fleet to compare to the Athenian fleet so they could rule from land and sea. That's it. Well, there were many factors that led to Athens' defeat, including tactical errors on the part of Athenian rulers Pericles and later Alcibiades, Sparta's building of a new and larger naval fleet that could rival the one Athenians had, and the Spartans had allies they helped previously. Also, a plague struck the Athenian people. This plague was responsible for wiping out 1 to 2/3 of their population. The plague was believed to have been brought to Athens through Piraeus, the city's port and source of food and supplies. They had hoped to cut off Spartan supply lines, but this meant that people from the countryside would be moved into the already heavily populated city, causing a lack of food and supplies. This caused a lack of good hygiene also, and made Athens the perfect breeding ground for this disease. This plague was really in favor of the Spartans, killing so many useful Athenian troops, men, and rulers. So after winning the war, Sparta forced Athens to dismantle their long walls. They were no longer allowed to rebuild a fleet larger than 12 ships, and a tribute payment was arranged. They also replaced Athens' democratic form of government to a Sparta's way of governing, an oligarchy. Sparta elected 30 men to govern in an oligarchic way. These 30 men were called the 30 tyrants. Even the name sounds mean. The 30 tyrants forced many Athenians into exile and threw their leaders into jail. Soon, through a resistance movement, it was formed against the 30 tyrants. This resistance eventually restored peace to Athenian government. Sparta's rule was a bit short-lived, however, but its rise and fight for power was great. I mean, after all, this is Sparta.